The Equinox portal is open now until April 11th. This is a life-changing reset. The world is today on Earth 1111. Hey, it's Roxanne. This is Earth 1111. Please subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already. Now, the Equinox portal is open. This is such a life-changing moment for everyone in the world. The seeds that were planted back in December on the solstice, the major 200-year reset, which is actually a 2,000-year reset. It's going to be starting, those little seeds are going to start sprouting right now. This is why we are seeing such major changes going on in our life. It seems like nothing was going on. We were in a void for the past few months, purging, clearing, cleansing, integrating all this inner change at the atomic level, at the DNA level. All the monster changes that are going to be going on with ascension in you and in the planet that have been incubating for months are going to start seeing results in the physical now. It's a huge moment. This is why our life was kind of on hold for the last few months. There wasn't a lot going on. But now it seems like everything is coming down the pipe right now. We have so many changes going on in our personal lives. We might be moving. You might be finishing up a relationship, a career, an old lifestyle. It seems to be like a lot of monster changes going on right now. And if you are someone that hasn't seen any changes go on, don't worry, because you're going to start seeing them very quickly. The equinox is a time of complete balance in the macrocosm of Earth. So this is the time of year that happens twice a year, of course, in the fall and the spring. And this is a time when our macrocosm, which is our higher self, a higher expression of us as an individual human, is in complete balance. This is why day and night is in complete balance right now. So during this time of year, even just the weakest solar storm can penetrate so deep within the Earth grid and within our own DNA. At other times of year, the Earth being off balance, leaning to one side or the other, creates a force field, a strong field around the Earth, and it repulses a lot of these energies that are coming in from the great central sun, from our own sun, from the galactic center, from our teams of light, and different galactics that are blasting us with energy in order to upgrade our DNA. So all the stuff you've been going through for the past few months, and really the past year, we're going to start seeing those changes physicalized now in the external world. All the emotional ups and downs, the physical ascension symptoms, all the life changes, the contemplating, the healing, the going deep within our shadow to heal the trauma, hasn't been for no reason. It's all climaxing right now during the equinox portal. And this again will take us many weeks to integrate, which is why this portal of change is open until April 11th. So it's a time of major manifestations, of up-leveling into higher timelines, up the spiral of evolution, major changes in the world. And this is where we really start seeing those first seed sprouts of new Earth, of the new paradigm of unity consciousness on Earth, the fifth dimension and beyond. So what do you need to do during this equinox portal to ensure you are in the highest timeline? Well, because the veil is so thin right now, you can communicate with your higher self, your divine aspects, archangels, galactics, aliens, gods and goddesses, your spirit guides. So this is where you can really start to tune in and be a lot more sensitive to those aspects because they're inside you. Because the macrocosm, right? Earth is in alignment. Earth is our essentially more expanded self. Even if you yourself are not in balance, it's a lot easier to be in balance because of your macrocosm is in balance. So this is where we're able to communicate with spirit a lot better, a lot more clarity than normal at other times in the year. This is also where we can manifest our highest timeline, our dreams right now. So it's a really important time to keep your attention, your thoughts on positive things, your vibration high, right? Of course, we all know this, we've been hearing about this for years, but now is such an important time. This is a pivotal moment for your new life. You focus on what you have, and you put your attention on being grateful for what you have, even if it's the smallest little thing. Guess what? The universe says, oh, you like that. Your attention is put on that. Let's give you more of that. So now you start seeing more things come into your life that you're grateful for. If you're always focusing on the negative, what happens, right? Your energy just knows what you focus on. It doesn't know that you hate something. It doesn't know that you can't stand something. All it knows is you're focusing on it. So if you're focusing on negative stuff all the time, guess what? It thinks that you want that. So the universe, your soul, your higher self, God, source, creator, provides you more of what you focus on, right? Energy flows where attention goes. So right now is such a pivotal moment right now to focus on creating the life of your dreams. Affirmations, positive thoughts, positive vibrations, trying to stay in your heart, trying to have fun, trying to act like the inner child. Be a kid, be as weird and wacky as you can, right? We need to also be creative, think outside of the box. And again, it's a time where the veil is so thin that we can really communicate with other realms right now, because really the veil is so thin, there is no veil. When we are in complete balance, our energy goes up and down, moves freely through our portal. So the earth is in such balance right now. The energy of the earth, our macrocosm, flows up and down through all dimensions as well right now, allowing us to experience and feel all dimensions right now in this moment. So it's a time really to communicate with guides, angels, galactics, whoever you want to communicate with, power animals, robins. It's a time to really be in nature and start creating, start having fun. Again, ascension symptoms are going to be on the rise again, right? We've been going through this for many months. The weird acid trip, DMT, feeling of being drunk or out of it, going to be normal. Losing gravity, feeling the spin, feeling like you are orbiting, all this normal, right? I have many videos about ascension symptoms. Please watch those if you're going through a lot of things. I've talked about them quite a few times. And yeah, it's an important time to realize that we are being upgraded so strongly right now, bombarded with light, because again, these energies are coming right through and deep within the core of the earth, deep within our own DNA, changing us from the atomic level out. So, major times of major light body upgrades, major spiritual death and rebirth cycles. Again, if you haven't watched that video, signs of a spiritual death and rebirth, so important to watch right now. And a time to communicate with your higher self, with your divine aspects, right? Everything out there, the entire universe, the entire multiverse, everything is inside you. It's a time to connect, to communicate, to experience, to become and embody these parts of ourself that have been separated from us because of the human experience or because of trauma. You've done so much healing for so many months that we have a lot less debris blocking our connection with our higher selves. Such a magical time. So don't waste it. You will wake up here in a few weeks, a few months, completely different person. So really start digging deep, knowing where you want to be living your life, focusing on that, letting go of things that are annoying you, things that are not aligned. Because if you keep bringing those things forward, when you're moving up the spiral and you're still holding on to old baggage, old relationships that are no longer serving you, old jobs, lifestyles, habits, routines, it's going to feel like a 1,000,000-pound suitcase here very soon. You're going to be just exhausted carrying it forward in your life. You need to let go of things that are no longer serving you. Everyone's going through this right now. It's not just you. Everyone is going through a life overhaul. And it's not just for the equinox. You can use it any time in the year. So it's a sound bath to open up and align all your chakras to align with the earth in alignment, in balance at this time of year. So if you're out of balance, listen to the video. And it also has affirmations that will almost like replace your negative thoughts, right? We always have these thoughts just roaming around in our mind. If you can replace them with positive affirmations, positive thoughts, positive words, guess what? Now you start finding that you have positive things rolling through your mind at all times without you even having to focus on anything. Because our mind likes to clench onto things. So if you're always focusing on negative things, or again, the collective is purging, there's so much stuff, there's so many just thought forms rolling around in the air. And emotions everywhere. People are highly charged right now because, again, we're healing. So it's very easy to have constant thoughts roaming through your mind, even if they're not your own. So you can listen to the sound bath every single day while you're working, while you're playing, while you're in the bathtub, while you're sleeping, it doesn't matter. Or you can be in meditation. So just have the video running every single day and you will find you will be in a higher timeline in a few days or a few weeks. As we move through this portal, we are literally moving up. Instead of the ascension, the evolution spiral going like this so slowly, we're essentially moving like this. We're fast forwarding into our highest timeline, our greatest life, the existence of merging with our fifth dimensional self so we can exist in new earth. This is where we're happening. Don't have to believe it, but you'll be experiencing this. So, what do you need to let go of? Figure that out. Communicate with spirit. Manifest your highest timeline during this equinox portal that is open right now until April 11th. So, we'll see you soon on EARTH1111. I'm Roxanne. Please subscribe and hit the bell if you haven't already. Make sure you share the video. I really appreciate that.